Petty ass, little bitch. Hop out. Blow that bitch. Why you mad, little bitch?
Katie, relax, Katie. Whoop-sa. Repeat after me. Whoop-sa, Katie. No negative energy. No bad vibes, Katie. You're in Africa. Yes, Katie, you're in Africa. Katie, you need whoop juice.
Off the head.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. I'll give you.
Hop out.
Katie,
Hop out.
you're in a therapy session. Take them demons out of you. Take these demons out of you.
Hop out.
Whoop-sa, Katie. Whoop-sa. Repeat after me. Whoop-sa, Katie. Whoop-sa. Yo, we back. We back with another one when they thought it wasn't gonna be no another one or something. It do hit different when we back with another episode of Whoops. It hit different. Katie, Queen of Drill.
Katie.
About time. It hit. I can't do it with the cup in my hand. Hold on. I got an over whoop.
You gonna over
I got an over whoop.
I got an over whoop. What?
I got an
over whoop.
It hit different. Like, let's break this shit down. The Queen of Drill.
Jewelry. Katie.
Miss Clinton. Do I gotta go there?
Yes.
It hit different.
Yes.
Hold on. I need another whoop. Katie, where the hell you been at? It hit it. Where the hell you been at, Katie?
I've been on my grind. I've been getting back to it. Well, I never stopped getting to it, but it's just refreshing, like a rebirth.
I'm gonna stop you right there. This is a different and a special episode of Whoops. I'm your therapist. It hit different. This is a safe place, Katie. You can be honest with me. What's been going on? Like, what's been going on? What's been going on, Katie?
Life been lifing. You know, like
we ain't seen you on the scene. We ain't seen you dropping. We just not seeing you back on the scene. There's new hit going around right now. Let's start there. But where the fuck you been at, Katie? Where the fuck you been at?
I've been getting my mental together, and I've been rebranding,
Okay.
rebuilding, and rebirthing the new me, basically. I'm in the process of healing and trying to heal others, but I have to heal me first.
What's wrong? You could talk about it. You could talk about it here, Katie. It's good. I promise you good.
Trying to break generational curses, grief, PTSD, everyday life, being a public figure is just a lot. And then it's like throughout my career, I never really had no time to really process things that I was going through until I was like at a standstill, and it's like, yeah, damn, that knocked everything out of me.
So, with all the, is it safe to call them YBs? Because the niggas is YNs. What do we call, is they YBs?
What? All the young bitches, young niggas.
Okay, hey,
You can call them YBs, you can call them YTs,
what
young
the
thoughts.
Oh, okay, young thoughts.
If you don't want to call them a bitch.
Yeah, I ain't want to, disrespect. Okay, the YTs out here hit different. Shout out to Katie for that. So these YTs, with all of them coming up and they putting up all these numbers, because I remember back in the day when we was rapping, it's like the younger generation, they putting up way more numbers than we was back then. It's like, who behind y'all? Like, it hit different. Do you feel like seeing all these people kind of pop and kind of take off, do you feel like they pass you up? Do you feel like you fell off? Like, how do Katie feel on the inside?
Fell off is crazy because I always been and always will be who I am. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can ever take that away from me, and my legacy speaks for itself. But at the same time, it's different from when we started. You know what I'm saying? Like, the internet was a thing, but as far as with the streaming and the outlets that we had then versus now is different. You could blow up in a second, which you could then, but it wasn't all of these platforms. You know what I'm saying? It's like a cheat code now.
For the grade, it's some different. It's different out
Yeah, and it's like by the time the kids blow up, they dead or in jail.
here. It's different.
Or they crashing out, popping pills, doing drugs, drinking, robbing people, killing people.
So, for the people who don't know, where's Katie from? Like, break that down. Like, what part of Chicago are you from?
I'm from the south side, the low end, 39th. I'm from Bronzeville area, if people don't know that.
Low end and no end?
Low end and low end.
Hoes do dicks for so ends?
Nah.
You never? Oh, okay. Y'all ain't never heard that. Y'all ain't never heard that
I
word.
mean, he did say it in the song, but that's not where people from low end is about doing dicks for so ends. The people from low end gonna do a dick if they want to do a dick or for the fruit. We need to get paid.
Hey, different. Break this shit down. Okay?
But I mean, shit. I come from my neighborhood is different. Like my upbringing, like we come from unity, love, structure, one fight, all fights. We show love and embrace each other wherever we see each other at. It's, you seeing everybody giving hugs, from the elders to the kids. Like,
For them girl. So during that, coming up in the projects, like what type of shit did you see growing up over there?
we just saying, we just saying like in the projects. I'm not gonna just like paint out the bed because my childhood saved my life. I can't speak for nobody
Now
else
break that
or
down.
none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up off survival and love. You know what I'm saying? So, we grew up from seeing people struggle. It was people who had it, and it's people who help you and then talk about it if you didn't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the unity, the togetherness, yes, we all fight. We fought each other and stuff like that growing up, but guess what? If anybody played with any one of us, they knew better. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a time and a place where people knew, like, oh, she from 39th, he from 39th. I don't know. There's too many of them down there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then we had summer jobs, we had centers, we had programs, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then all of the people who we considered as big homies or the guys they did stuff through picnics, took us to water parks. Like, if kids needed school stuff when it was holidays, all of that. Like, we also seen, drugs and killing and stuff, but it was very less killing, and people respected women and the elders and the children. Now these people, they don't give a fuck about nothing. They don't, like, rules and codes only matter to people when it's convenient for them, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that hit different.
And then it's like, I come from an era where if my mother and your mother is friends, or our father or grandmothers, or even if they knew each other, we knew not to be into it with each other, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to be buddy-buddy, but you know what I'm saying? We knew if y'all fight, that's 2 ass whoopers apiece. You ain't want that?
It's different.
Baby, these kids, and then the parents condoning it, and then they wondering why they burying their kids. And then they mad and be like, oh, but you was just playing this song. You was just singing this shit. You was just mad. You ain't call the other mother. You ain't try to, even though it's some out here who is trying,
Speaking of that, you real close with Mama Duck. Some people think that she be in the mix a little too much. What's your thoughts?
I talk to Sheena all the time, and I give her my own instead of going on the internet. You know what I'm saying? She have a voice. She's entitled to her opinion, but a lot of the stuff that she do, I don't agree with. She know that already, but I mean, she is a mother who is healing. You know what I'm saying? And healing come in all different shapes or forms. Nobody can tell you how to grieve. Nobody can tell you how to handle it. Like what worked for you, worked for you. You know what I'm saying?
So that's your family, right? Sheena.
Shayna, we from the same projects. You know what I'm saying? And I called her auntie growing up.
Okay, so you called her auntie while you was little in the project. And then how is y'all relationship as you got older? How close are y'all now?
It's all love. It was a few little, how would I put it? It was a lot.
Whooptuations?
Yeah. And then when I tried to confront her about it, she was acting nonchalant or delusional when you know you said what you said, but I came to you on some, you know what I'm saying? But we cool, but our relationship ain't what it used to be, but it's all love, you know what I'm saying? I still be a grown woman because I'm not a kid anymore. Nobody ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I come to everybody with love and respect and great intentions because I didn't come to her when I heard what she said.
What you say, Katie?
Right, because I don't gotta, fuck it, we talking about
We
it.
right here on Woops. We interact. Break this shit down. What was
She was saying that I hang with the people who killed Duck. I hang with whoever the fuck I want to hang with, for one. And the people who killed Duck is in jail, and that's not my immediate circle. You know what I'm saying? They're my associates, but I talk to people from both sides. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, this shit ain't fun burying nobody. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, instead of you talking to me, because for one, if you felt how you felt, I'd have been around you. I'm still around you. I was around your son. If your son felt any way about me, he wanna, you know, we grew up, we come from this shit deeper than rap.
I don't feel no.
Like, fuck, I love Duck, Brick, Kobe, L.A., them my fucking peoples, you know what I'm saying? L.A. mama, Tasha, his daddy, Leonard, I grew up, you know what I'm saying, them my people too.
They different.
Like, but it's like, you can feel how you feel. You entitled to your own opinion, but stand on how you feel, if that's how you feel. Don't be fake as hell with me.
No, that
Then you say one thing, but then you get on the camera and say we this, we that. But then, like, talk to me. Because I really didn't even really, I was really trying to, because I know this shit could. I ain't out here killing nobody or none of that, like, and I'm going off the subject. I'm just speaking on people in general now because I'm sick and tired of everybody saying, oh, you're cool. I can talk to who I want to talk to. I ain't pulling the trigger. I'm not in a car. I'm not making phone calls. If that was the case, I'd be dead. Fuck, I go everywhere. I barely even have fucking security. I don't trust them. Like,
yeah, different. So even though you're a female from Chicago and you as big as you is, you still feel like you had to pick a side in this shit?
if you would have asked me this question maybe 10 years ago or some years ago, I would have probably told you yeah. Or I would have had a yeah, no, you know, but right now, fuck a side. Who picking a side when it come down to me? I'm not going out here and putting my life on the line over bullshit. I'm not sacrificing my own. Like, ain't no picking no side. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. Because it's people who, from where I'm from, who consider me as a op and who I consider as a op. Because if you're not a friend of me, you're what?
An enemy, huh?
So, like, you know what I'm saying? I would rather you be my enemy than to phony kick you so I know where we stand.
Right.
Because it's stupid, all of this stupid GD, BD shit. Is GDs and BDs hang together. Every gang hangs together. Every gang cool. Everybody is somebody. I don't give a fuck if you blue, black, red, green, purple. And then a lot of the kids inheriting their parents' beef and don't even know the shit that's, you know, with that.
They different. Speaking of kids inheriting their parents' beef, you heard about the situation with Lil Ronnie in Texas. He died with his daughter in the car wash. They had ran down on him in the car wash. He had died with his daughter. Did you see that?
Oh, the 5-year-old little girl? Yeah, that was
Her
sad.
birthday had just passed.
Yeah, that was sad. I seen that.
Charleston White said the baby had to die for her daddy's sins. What you think about that? You feel like sometimes we gotta die for our parents' sins, or because of who our parents are, we gotta, if your parent was a killer, shit, if y'all get killed, you can't.
I mean, if anybody who
Can't blame the killer.
Anybody who like, see, it's like I have a response in a religious way, but then I have a response from the streets point of view. But like, because from the streets, how they seeing now, because obviously the shit from back then don't matter. They seeing fuck you and whoever, we gonna kill whoever to make you come out and play, which is a sad case because sometimes we can even endure our parents as adults, their karma as well, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's talk about that in the Bible too. But it's a sad case. It's just like, I just feel like if you know what you've done before, because your past can catch up with you and your present can get caught at the same time. If you know you in the streets, don't put your kid in the car. And mothers don't allow your kid. That's the only way, because you can't say, oh, they can't go with their daddy or they can't go with their mama because they in some shit. If you know that, then you take them there. Because I don't really want to respond like saying his name, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm coming out wrong, because sometimes Charleston can come off a little harsh. But sometimes the shit he say is true, but some of the shit be very disrespectful. Like, that's somebody's child still, you know what I'm saying? That's somebody's brother, that's somebody's daughter, you know what I'm saying? What if it was you and your baby? Because of how you talking, your kids could get fucked up, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks. No, that's real talk.
You said fuck that little girl. That little girl and her daddy got people out here who want to die behind them being dead. You know what I'm saying? Or it might be somebody who will be a fan of him and to blow your shit back and go to one of your bookings or anything. And you a public figure. You easy targeted anyway than just a regular person who gangbanging.
Let's break this shit down.
Like, so, like, he just need to just, what you saying, you just, sometimes it's better than not say nothing.
It different. Katie, it's been a lot going on. The YNs is crashed out. The YTs, as you put it, is crashed out. You told these kids to pop out, Katie. You told them to pop out. Where that gun at? You got that gun on you? Hold on. Let me pat you down. Did y'all search her? Hold on. Security. Did y'all
That was a
search
prop.
her? Y'all ain't search her?
That was a prop.
Okay, you got the. Okay.
That was a prop.
Okay, it hit different. Katie, we don't believe that.
That was a prop.
It hit different. We don't believe that. That was a prop. Okay, it hit different. All y'all Chicago motherfuckers be talking about that was a prop. That was a prop. Why y'all always move like that?
Oh, y'all.
You don't really be props.
Oh, I don't even listen.
I know about the gun case you got.
I beat that because it wasn't mine.
Break this shit down, Katie. So hold on.
They put that on me. I never saw that gun a day in my life.
So it went. So you ain't, was that a deuce or a deuce 5 that you had in the video? Not the one you got caught with. Was that the prop? Was that a deuce prop or deuce? Am I doing it? Am I doing it right? Like, let's break this shit down.
You gotta put a little shoulder with it.
I gotta put a. Do you gotta hit the shema with it? Is it the shema thing with it? Like, okay, it hit different.
No.
Let's break that shit down.
Don't make fun of him.
No, cause it seemed like you. It seemed like y'all. I don't know. It hit different. I ain't making.
To be honest, I can never catch that same feeling that I caught no matter how many times I do the dance.
Straight up.
Because it was just like that was not planned.
What's Shady at? We gonna start there. Where's Shady? That
Who is
because
that?
technically, huh?
Who is Shady?
What you mean? Who's Shady?
Who is Shady?
Break this shit. Chicago, y'all be whooping, man. Break this shit
What?
down. When you went viral in that video, it was a Shady music video, right? Why Chicago? Put it like this: what happened with you and Shady? Can we get the real story? We right here on Whoops. Cause I used to look at it like, okay,
That
how she
was my little sister,
she
but
did, but she
she
disappeared
a
off the scene
fucking
too.
goofy.
Okay,
Like, regardless of what went on with me and you, was between me and you, when this bitch Asian doll get to playing and disrespecting our city and playing with what the fuck we stand for and like, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker putting real blood, sweat, and tears. If you was better off just not getting involved, you gonna pick a side, and then was acting like you was finna come back out rapping. Little illiterate ass little bitch. No, for
wait.
real.
This is a
She
push of
done
peace platform, Katie. Whoopsa, whoopsa,
what?
whoopsa. Anytime you feel
I
like,
ain't got no bad blood with her,
okay,
you know, but fuck her.
damn.
Yeah. I'm tired of like steady trying to show love and unity to people. If you own what you own, stand on that shit. But we ain't finna talk about no bitch for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Fuck her.
So
Commercial rapping ass and ain't even got no other songs. I
so
ain't
yeah.
speaking on that bitch.
So y'all bumped heads because of Asian doll. Speaking of Asian doll,
She had just DM me though, like it's crazy. She just DM me, like, cause mind you, I dropped DC4 this year in 2022. And shit, I dropped DC4. I was, you know, pushing my music, doing singles, rocking arenas and shit with everybody, whatever this year. I did the record with Nicki, all that. Me and Asian, they are going back and forth. So of course, you gonna go link up with my ops. You better, cause you can't handle me by yourself. Or teaming up on me. Like even out here with my family friends, that I've been getting teamed up against my whole life. Like, you know, you acting like y'all finna go do business and she finna fuck with you. What happened, dummy?
so you and Asian doll bumped heads over that situation.
No, she was tweeting. She was tweeting the shit on Google everywhere, all over the airway. She was tweeting like she the queen of drill, woody
Okay,
woo,
back then.
whatever.
Okay, that was
Oh fucking K.
okay.
We all fucking kings and queens. I'm not arguing over no fucking name. That's childish as hell, you know. Then she got the over whooping. Like, change your name, I took it.
Mm. I was like, she was trying to check some shit. Okay.
So, I ignored the shit for like 2 weeks. And all I know, one day something came over me and said, no, my mama said, put your fucking foot on her neck. Cause first she kept saying, when my mama get to talking to me about real shit, sometimes she say Katie or she say Kiara, but this specific day Kiara, you don't water it, it won't grow. Girl, shut up. She went low, I'm going to hell. But I'm telling my mama because she don't got Twitter, I'm showing her like, man, I ain't just responding.
Right.
She over,
She whooping.
yeah. So now when I say something back,
I'm the bad
it's
guy.
like that shit, stroked her ego or something.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
So once I caught on when we was going back and forth, and then we going back and forth with the music, I'm like, oh, okay. I'll go at it with any bitch because I don't know you. Beef is personal. But you said fuck my dead people, but oh fucking K. At the moment, I was mad. You know, who the fuck wouldn't be? That was the enemy. Right now, I don't give a fuck. If I see Asia down right now, I'll laugh at that bitch. She need help. She needs to go to therapy. Like, bitch, you only go on the blogs about bullshit. You ain't like, how your mama doing, bitch?
Wait. Okay. So Asian doll, she was just going back and forth with Kayla B. She told Kayla B basically every artist that she see, she call him brother. Is that just some Chicago shit, or like break that down? Like, cause everybody thought that was kind of funny, cause they like, man, that shit is true. Da, 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 da. And do you call everybody the brother? Do you be whooping like that, Katie? Like, break that down. Or is that some Chicago shit? Or like, what was your thoughts on that whole situation?
This kind of is some Chicago shit because everybody a bro or sister or twin you. But me, on the other hand, if I bro you, I fuck with you. The old, like, I don't, like, and there's a difference. People who rap and people who in your life for real, if they're your peer or your coworker, you have to know the difference. That's why I had to teach myself, because I messed up a lot of business back in the past, but I didn't know, any better, or I didn't know the difference. Nobody didn't sit me down.
Was you just thinking everybody your friend, or
No, like, if we do a song together and we fucking with each other, even if we from Chicago, that don't make us friends. Like, going through real life shit together make you a fucking friend.
But when you
like, over there, that's my friend.
But when you first starting out, Katie, and I'm just not doing my first couple songs, and Katie whooping with me, I bet shit. I thought this was a beginning of a friendship. Shit.
I mean, that's different if you and the person it don't go off the internet. It don't go off of because we did a song or two together. If we vibing in the studio, we on the clock. We coworkers. We go home and cry together. We friends. We hold hands through dark times. In good times, we friends. We go on the stage, that's work. You gotta, like, I've been having to tell myself this every day. Once I get to doing that, how can they paint you out? She could bro, and shit, this bitch bro and sis everybody? That's why she be mad too, shit.
It hit different. So you feel like she right about the whole shit with in general, like who you feel like right?
Right about what?
Shit, that just the did Kayla take the bread, or how you looking at it?
I don't know. Okay. I wasn't there. The truth don't need no defense. So it's like,
well, they saying she backdoored. That's kind of big to say.
If that's true, it's sad as fuck, because it ain't the amount of money you could pay me to backdoor my brother. Right. But then again,
but she from Chicago. Do you even believe that shit?
That's what I'm saying. Like, they was so tight. You know what I'm saying? Right. I can't speak on it. I'm not. Right. I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely get what you're saying. But that's kind of wild to even throw that out.
And then it's like the family all grieving. Yeah. Certain shit, regardless of how anybody feel, don't need to be said on social media. Because there's certain shit that I used to do in the past. I ain't no fucking angel. I ain't got it all together. But I'm learning. Mm-hmm. Like, people will cut me off or talk about me and laugh at me if I do something wrong instead of talking to me, sitting down. Show me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she's hard to work with. No, I'm not easy to fucking fool.
Break that down. Yeah, people were saying you was real hard to work with. Explain that.
Do you think that?
Punctual? Are you punctual? I mean, yeah, you was here. You was for this interview. I can't say you was here before me, and I was on time. So shit, it hit a little different. So
they say that about. They said I'm always late, never on time.
Nah, you was over on time.
But it's like, even if you late, if it ain't your fault, it's your fault because it's your brand. So it's like, I can't be like, oh, I was late because of the manager or because of my rat, I gotta leave them.
Mm-hmm. It don't even matter. Mm-hmm.
Because, even with that big gym shit, it fell on me. Even though it was my fault. I had too many distractions. I didn't need 50 fucking people on stage with me, and I've been rocking arenas by myself. God steady taking me away, and I'm steady feeling like I need all these people right here when they ain't. Just imagine having 100 people with you, but you by yourself. They are different though.
Break this shit down.
You got 100 people with you, but you by yourself. Why I need y'all? I'm going through all this blood, sweat, and tears to perform for y'all to be happy for the 5 seconds or 30 minutes, 20 minutes, however long my set is of fame, for y'all to say fuck me to go the other way when I still got to keep the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nah, that shit.
I thought that I needed all them people. Like, y'all will pay to go see Future. You will pay to go see whoever. treat me like that. I got friends that go buy sections or buy booths, buy tickets, and guess what? When I know they in there, I get them to me. I can't worry about everybody. I gotta fucking think.
Yeah,
I have anxiety.
Anxiety, depression.
Really bad.
I'm writing that down.
And really, I sure hope you wrote everything else down.
Now, so put it like this. I got stuff
From the last session, you better.
pulled up in my
You over whooping. Do I need a new therapist?
KatieGotBandz. Katie versus Katie.
Shady versus Kiara.
What's the difference?
Kiara?
What's really the difference? So is it 3 personalities or
It's really 100.
2? Okay, break this shit down.
I have different alter egos. Kiara is me.
Okay.
Katie is my alter ego.
Explain.
Kiara signed Katie checks.
Kiara signed Katie checks.
So, Katie is the brand of Kiara.
It hit different. So, who was arguing with Asian Doll?
You still talking about her?
I'm just trying to break this shit down.
That shit triggering my anxiety. Next question. I don't even know why I answered that. I ain't arguing with nobody right now. Ask me about me.
Okay. Let's get into some other things. Because at this point, Katie,
Talk about these Chicago people.
put it like this. It's a lot to talk about, but you got anxiety. I wanted to stick to the root of your problems. Put it like this: as Chicagoans, as Chicago natives, we go through things. It's okay. This is a safe place. Relax, Katie. You can take your clothes off if you want to. Relax.
Taking my clothes off is crazy.
I mean, you can leave them on. It's different. Only reason I said that because I seen that picture when you got exposed. Let's break that down. Let's start there. Now, a lot of these women, these YTs, they exposing themselves. When that situation happened with you back in the day, break that down. Explain why was it so important? Because basically, like back in the day, a woman's body was sacred. So you didn't even want that out there. These YTs, they pushing that. They pushing OnlyFans. Do KatieGotBandz got an OnlyFans? Break this shit down.
No. Nobody can. If I get OnlyFans, I'm being that bitch doing a Dougie. They gonna be mad as hell. They gonna heal whole song. Being that bitch.
So you gonna whoop them?
Oh,
We gonna pay for a subscription and then you ain't gonna be on there doing nothing.
I'm gonna be doing what I'm doing. I ain't gonna be doing what you think I'm doing. That's the whole point. They gonna be mad.
That's finessing.
So, shit, everybody else doing. All these products we be buying don't work.
Finessing.
We order wigs, some of that shit. But back to the question about me getting exposed. How I feel then and how I feel now.
Well, basically, the whole question came...
Because I'm kind of like at peace with that situation.
Yeah, I get that. It's about the YTs. You a big Chicago figure. You handle the situation in a certain way. Like I say, these kids out here, they don't look at it like they exposing themselves. They just posting it.
I don't knock nobody hustle, don't get me wrong, but what's for me is for me and for who I allow in my space. Even though I'm a person that don't really like clothes, I don't wear bras, I'm always fucking naked, I'm not about to sit here and sound like a hypocrite or none of that shit.
Okay.
But my OnlyFans is crazy.
OnlyFans is crazy.
I don't even like people walking up on me in my area.
So you telling me Katie or Kiara wouldn't do OnlyFans? Neither one.
No, I got sex tapes and all type of shit, but I'm not putting it out.
So you is a freak. Let me write that down. Okay.
Yes, but the person who exposed me invaded my privacy.
Okay, so all jokes aside, so
His dick ain't work.
hold on. I ain't gonna write that down. I'm gonna leave that out the notes. Okay.
No. I'm not even about to light that situation back up again.
Hold me some more
Because I'm at
Doritos.
peace with. No, that's mine, sir.
I apologize. Okay. I was getting low.
You can have some more if you're going to give me another one to go. No, we can whoop together. Go ahead. Damn.
I'll save it. So, earlier you mentioned, let's get into some financial literacy. So, Katie ran. You've been popping since been popping. You got songs with everybody from King Louis to R.Kelly. You Chicago's finest. You Chicago's best. You ran through a lot of money, Katie. Where all that money at, Katie? Break this shit down. Give us some advice, because now you got other people who up and coming and they touching money. What we need to do with this money, Katie? What did Katie do with her money? Break this shit down.
Katie ain't worried about Katie. Katie didn't worry about Katie. And Katie barely made any money. Katie touched a lot of money, but Katie didn't touch all the money that she earned and worked for.
I need a new Katie. Explain.
So just imagine if you make $2,000 and you in a 360 contract, your management get $1,000.
Hell no!
But you still have to pay for your.
You said a 360, Katie? Hell no, bro.
Thank God I'm a free agent, but yeah, I didn't know any better, you know.
I gotta write this shit down, man. Damn. We never knew Katie signed the 360.
You more mad than me.
Hell yeah. You
I
one of
was
mine.
hurt, but
You wanna we from the rack, folk. Like, I'm trying to see you blow all the way up. Like all the way.
I never hit a full run. That's why right now it's personal. That's why I have a clear head. I'm not drinking any liquor.
Personal.
I'm still had
So you don't drink anymore. And why is that, Katie?
because I can't keep celebrating failure, and I'm not disciplined when I drink liquor. And I just feel like I need to achieve my goals, and then I have something to celebrate. You know, when I'm high, I'm balanced, or at least when I have to work, if I abuse it, you know what I'm saying, I don't have to work. But when I have to work, I don't, you know, I'm more disciplined but eventually, it'll be nothing probably, I don't know, but yes, but the liquor, and then it's like I come from a partying family. Not, you know, my mother and father sat in my neighborhood. Like, I was fighting for my life every day trying to leave liquor alone. Like, having withdrawals and addictions is serious because I once was addicted to Percocets, Xanax, and ecstasy, but I don't fuck with that at all. I don't take no pills. I don't.
So you was a perk addict and you were...
It was for anxiety. Like, no, I wasn't out here lying, like, sleep out on the floor, like how they... Like, I don't know what the fuck. This the most crashed out generation I've ever seen. That shit is embarrassing. Ain't shit about that cute to me. You look dumb as fuck.
Right. Break the shit down, then.
Like,
so you don't.
the thought of alcohol make my head hurt. Smelling it make me want to throw up now. Like, I don't.
So you were an alcoholic.
I wasn't at the liquor store lifting the gate up with them, but when I drink, I drink. I don't know how to just have a drink or two or three, or casually drink, or stop when you fucked up. I go all the way in until I'm in critical condition or I'm dead.
Damn. Critical condition.
And then you look up, I'm drinking up. Yeah, I'm gonna stay woke. I got an interview tomorrow. You look up. Fuck that interview. I don't want to rap. It ain't working, you know. But if I'm in a clear head, even when it ain't working, I'm trusting the process. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Like, I'm a very fun-loving person, but that liquor and shit do something to you. Like, the way my family and friends be acting to each other, I don't like it.
Do you feel like you signed... So, let's go back. You signed a 360 deal. What year was this? Was this around the time when Lil Reese signed that deal. Chief Keef got on. Was this that around that time, or when did you sign this 360 deal?
It was like in the same era.
In that same era. So you signing this deal, Keith blowing up as big as he did. Did that shit like that kind of throw you off, or you looked at put them in their own lane because they niggas, or did you look at it?
It was cool because I was blowing up like.
But you said you wasn't getting the money, because that's what I'm kind of confused. What's a 360 deal for the fans? Like, break this down to us.
I was a 360 deal. Shit, that's the worst fucking shit you ever put yourself in. You basically signing or giving your motherfucking soul to the motherfucking people.
Okay, so you did sign your soul. I'm gonna put that down.
No, I didn't join the Illuminati, but you might as well say.
Are you sure you didn't sign your soul? Because I had to de-whoop you. Did you sign?
What the fuck is this? Oh,
did you sign your soul?
Oh.
Did you sign your soul?
No.
Okay.
I'm one of God's favorites.
Okay.
I don't play.
Because anybody who come on the show and they got demons in them, I gotta bring it out.
Everybody have demons in them, even you. You don't see your personality going up and down.
Nah, I don't have no demons in me. Like, we gonna start.
The devil was once an angel, you know.
Yeah, but I don't have demons in me, sweetheart. We gonna.
What
start.
You call them?
I got whoop. I got whoops.
Well, I don't have demons in me. I have triggers.
Oh, okay.
You have to identify.
See, I got whoops in me.
Identify your whoops.
I'm Dr. Whoops.
Right.
We here to talk about your problems. You Kiara right now. You acting like Katie. Fall back. I need you. Close your eyes.
You don't even
Close
know.
your eyes. Close your eyes. Whoop socks.
No.
Whoop sock. Whoop sock, Kiara.
You keep confusing me, sir. Let's whoop there.
Let's whoop there?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This new album. Let's get into this new album. What's the process? What's the concept? You've been off the scene for a minute. What's the name of it? What's the whole rundown?
Scene?
That's how we've been looking at it, Katie.
Katie would never be off the scene. Even when I'm off the scene, I'm on the scene. I'm always on radio. I'm always playing in the club. I'm always getting mentioned. I'm always on features. I'm always rocking stages. Off the scene is crazy.
Break that down.
Now having something on the scene, like for this new time, yeah, but
Okay.
no, but this run, personal. The album, Kiara versus Katie, or should it be Katie versus Kiara? Kiara versus Katie.
What would be the difference if you switch the names? If they're the same people? Are they the same people?
They not.
So break this down. So when you get nonchalant like this right now, is this Kiara I'm talking to, or is this Katie?
This Kiara.
Yeah, this Kiara. So, are you irritated?
No. No.
Okay.
Katie don't realize. No, Kiara don't realize who Katie is. But Kiara made Katie. But Kiara also has to save her.
So Kiara gotta save Katie. Because Katie be over whooping.
Yeah.
Katie is the over whooper.
Yeah, because. Yeah. Kiara really the over whooper. But they both be whooping. It's like it's a.
Do they have
tug of
conversations
war.
with each other?
Yes.
Okay. So they friends?
No.
Okay.
They can never be on one accord. That's the problem. That's why we here now. How you the doctor and the fuck? You know what?
I'm just here to ask the questions. Now look.
The album.
This is not Dr. Phil. This is Dr. Whoops.
Dr. Phil won't stand a chance with me.
It hit different. So, Sexy Red. How did that feel when you seen Sexy Red over when you had Sexy Red over?
Like real good.
With all her accomplishments and all her achievements right now, she one of the most popular females
I'm proud
in
of
the
her.
U.S.
I
right
fuck
now.
with Sexy. I love her.
out of St. Louis. What's your thoughts on Glorilla?
I'm proud of her. I love her music too.
A lot of people say y'all look alike.
Me and Glo, we can be sisters probably.
I mean, she got a whoops did. You gonna get your whoops did? Why not? You gotta get the whoops did. Katie, you gotta get your whoops did.
These whoops.
Only them whoops?
This the best whoops on you.
Okay.
Right here.
So how you feel about women?
My stomach gotta go though, but I ain't going on what's the name.
Nothing else?
I ain't going on what's the name.
You wouldn't do what they call it, lip shots, ass shots, or titty shots?
My titties is good. I just say you don't wear bras.
Hey, different.
No, I'm gonna get my teeth done.
Only teeth.
Teeth and the stomach gotta go, but I ain't laying on the table. It's gonna get out of me one way or another.
Who doctor you gonna use? Batman Kevo?
I'm not going to no doctor for my stomach to get going.
You gotta go to the top of the line people. Kevo got money, so you probably trust his doctors.
I don't give a fuck. It ain't the amount of money. They ain't putting me down. I'm gonna lose this shit. I gotta get committed to the gym.
They're different.
Yeah.
Mellow Bucks. She went viral. The situation went viral. She got locked up. Her and Amari Blaze. It was a window involved. It was glass. It was stabbing involved. What was your thought? Amari said Mello stabbed her. Then it's a lawsuit right now. What's your thoughts on that situation? You the queen of drill. You started all this bullshit.
Yeah.
You told these females to pop out. And they did. That's what the fuck they did.
I'm the fly on the wall.
So we blaming you for telling them to pop out. Because you thought they were scared, but they popped out, Katie. It hit different.
I mean,
they popped out, little bitch.
I mean, I just feel like it was going to lead to something like that eventually because all of the trolling and back and forth. And, ain't no rules to arguing, just like it ain't no rules to when you get caught either. You gotta have the same energy,
I'm fucking right.
So it's just like, I don't know though. I really wish that they can settle their differences even if they never be cool again, but it's just, I don't know, like, they still be going, well, they haven't went back and forth. I haven't seen nothing in a minute, but the last time when they was going back and forth, she was saying something about when they it was a song or something, and she was saying something about calling the police or something again.
But
when you could go to jail.
Yeah, but I
just feel like it's pointless. Both of y'all talented and y'all both in the spotlight. Like when if y'all figured it out that y'all ain't friends, that's okay. But then again, I don't know how she feels. She probably do want to hurt her. I don't know. But then again, she might don't. But it's like, then again, Mello, on the other hand, probably want to just be like, fuck it, shit, it is what it is. But shit, ain't no telling. She might still want to see blood too. I don't know how they feel, I don't talk to them about they shit they got going on with each other. I fuck with both of them, though, you know what I'm saying? But I just wish that somebody would talk to them, even if not myself.
That's what I'm saying. You the OG. You have to step in,
like,
Katie.
They both
you
have
the one
a
told
lot
them
of
to pop
potential.
Out.
You know what I'm saying? They both can go very far. If y'all don't decide to work with each other in the future or even be cool, y'all don't have to be into it.
That's 100.
Because it'll get in the way with your endorsements, all type of shit. Like,
now the money
that. Go. Like, show these other little girls that they got a chance. Everybody know. Okay, everybody know y'all both gangster, y'all both like that. Mm-hmm. Now show what it is like with, being dedicated and getting to it. That's what I'm trying to do.
So, why you don't feel like you should just step? I feel like you should just tell her exactly what you're saying right now. Like, call them. Like, when you see stuff like that, Katie, sometimes you got to be the one. Like, because you still is who you is.
Yeah.
So it's like people do look up to you. So it's like, if you was to say that, I feel like motherfuckers are like, all right, we got to. Katie called me and everything. It hit different when Katie called.
I had just literally hit Mello up the other day. I DM'd her and told her I would hear the song I wanted her to hear and shit. And then she was saying, send it, or whatever. I had ended up sending her my number and she texted me. I sent her the song, but I know once we get to, we always be, talking and shit like that or whatever. But like, in the past, my head wasn't really in the right clear state for me to be focused on working and rapping. But that's gonna always be little sister, whatever like that. But I will eventually have a talk with her.
Okay.
But I don't really have no relationship. Some like we don't have no relationship like that. So, and I know Mello, she wild how I am,
Okay.
how I was. Sometimes like, bitch, who you
She ain't
talking
trying to
to?
hear that shit. Okay,
Like, I'd rather wait till me and her start
Bond
really
in person.
bonding.
Okay.
We be talking on it, but like in person,
I get what you're
the
saying.
same with Amari. Amari.
Amari.
My bad, girl. I ain't mean to say your name.
Talking about you thinking about Amiri's right now. Hit different. That's
I don't
Amari.
get, baby, listen, they ain't getting no, I ain't knocking nobody, but I ain't got no Amiri money right now. I'm trying to build some Amiris.
I don't fold them gray. Hit different. Nah. Spit that shit. What you mean you trying to build you some Amiris? Because these kids think they supposed to buy designer. Break that down.
That shit, baby. Your outfit don't make you. You make it. Whatever you put on, I don't give a fuck if it's a white t-shirt. Feel like you who you is. I don't give a fuck what I wear.
Hit different.
And I come see my parents our parents play a part in enabling their children because you putting me with that shit on from a kid until I'm old enough to start making my own decision on how to go get a few dollars,
So now I still want to put that shit on because you had me in that shit. Now
You got to teach them both.
Okay.
Like you that is that without it. If not, that's all. My little brother fucked up. I be fucked up sometimes, but I ain't fucked up how he is. He cancel. He'll say fuck his birthday if he ain't putting that shit on, baby. That's on you.
Fuck his birthday. It's crazy. It's different. Nah, I get what you're saying because it's more to life though than materialistic.
That's
shit,
why
though.
I've been learning as I've been getting older and understanding life. Like we waste our time. Like you mean to tell me you going to put blood, sweat, and tears into some shit just to go put on the outfit? It's crazy. That's how I used to think though. Like you only walking away with some fucking drip. Wrong drip.
Well, no. Now look, R.Kelly locked up. Y'all got that collab together. A lot of people ain't work with R.Kelly. That's kind of, I ain't gonna even discredit and say kind of. That's very, very big. Like you got a song with Kill, even though they try to de-whoop him now because of the situation, but we gotta give you your flowers. You got, and how I give them up they flowers, I give them they whoops. It hit different. So it hit different. You got a song with R. Kelly, it hit different. Let's start there.
Shout out to R. Kelly.
Let's start there. Now, you a woman that got a feature with R. Kelly. How do you feel about everything that's going on right now? Being a Chicago rapper and this whole situation with all the women and like, what's your thoughts?
I just feel like he needs some help. Like sometimes, like for an example, you tell your baby don't touch that it's hot, and your baby touch it, and you whoop them, but they still felt the heat. Sometimes you don't need a double punishment because God gonna handle it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. The justice system do suck because it's, you know what I'm saying? But even when his brother spoke out and told his truth about their sister allegedly molesting both of them, nobody thought to still go sit down and talk to him, because if you don't get help for what's bleeding on you, you become it. That's any force of trauma or pain, you know what I'm saying? Like, if, for example, if your parents do drugs or if they drink, they abusive, anything, you know what I'm saying, you can pick up or whatever. But what I'm saying to say is he's a human being like anybody else who made a mistake, and it should have been got corrected. So you mean to tell me because of motherfucking the limelight that you okay with them fucking on little girls? But then again, the parents told their kids to go say they 18. it didn't turn out in your favor, and you fucked your kid up. They thought it was okay to go mess with an older man.
Very different.
Yeah,
so basically, you believe it, the allegations against R. Kelly?
I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't really. That's like with any of these situations that you're speaking on, I could give my opinion or what I think. That's still an opinion. I'm tripping.
Very different. Nah, I get what you're saying.
But, like, for real, it's a...
You weren't there, so you just don't know for sure.
I don't. I would love to just talk to him or something, but I mean,
so
they say he put it in the music. I'm saying from jail, like.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, I'll write him. Who knows? But, like, right now, I ain't writing nobody.
But
I'll accept a call.
But when you did the song with R. Kelly, how old were you? Before you answer that question, R. Kelly never touched you, right?
No, I never been molested in a day of my life.
Are you sure, Katie, this is a safe place? We right here on Whoop.
I never been molested a day.
Look at me in my eyes right now, and you tell me that R. Kelly whoop you.
I never even been to R. Kelly
You
presence.
looking down. Look.
I never been to R. Kelly presence.
Okay, I believe.
However, I do like older men.
See, I knew it was
Now.
something. Now look, let me write this down. It's different.
Now, no, I date older men now. I didn't in the past.
Okay.
I date older men now. When
What's
I
the
don't date,
oldest?
I talk.
What's the oldest you ever dated?
My parents' age or older, probably.
Damn. I heard your parents were a little older.
What my daddy? 51, 52. My mama 46, finna be 47.
Okay, that ain't too much older, but.
Or is she finna be 48? Shit, however old they is, he 20, she was, my birth certificate say he was 20, she was 16, so who the fuck? He was R. Kelly, so who am I to speak on him?
Hold on. Your daddy, hold on, your mom was 16?
And my daddy was 20, yeah, but so shit.
I'm saying, can they whoop him for that right now?
How? She gave him her Gucci, he ain't take it?
But you can't do that when they 16.
How? She had a baby before me, she fucking it. He didn't take it. That's not rape.
So, if you hear about J Mane whooping with a motherfucker who's 16, you like, J Mane, that's rape. What the fuck are you talking about, Katie?
It is, but I'm saying...
Your daddy
It
whooped
ain't
him.
because my mama wanted to fuck with him.
I'm pretty sure there's young girls out here that want to whoop with
She
me, but I'm not
wanted to
whooping.
whoop. Well, however that happens, that's on them. Whatever they
I'm
did
saying,
that night, I like it. I'm here.
You here. I get that. So you a rape baby.
Oh, I ain't no rape baby. Fix your lips.
Oh, no disrespect.
Fix your whoop.
No disrespect. I'm just breaking this shit down. Like, you saying this, so it's that, right?
No,
That's like me.
I didn't say that.
Okay, that's like me, my situation. If my grandma a crackhead, my granny a crackhead, and my
No, your grandmother just a person who like what she like.
No,
because
she
ain't
wasn't.
nobody gonna call
She
you
not
a
a
drunk
crackhead
or
no more.
alcoholic because you
No,
drink
my granny not a
liquor.
crackhead no more though.
It don't matter if she is or was. Your granny is a person who had an addiction. That's what you call her.
My granny is not a crackhead no more. That's what I tell people.
Or say an addict.
She not no crackhead though.
Okay, but anyway.
So I stand. Do you remember you told me earlier? Stand on shit. My granny not no crackhead gang.
And my daddy,
basically when I was
my
little-
daddy ain't no rapist.
When I was little,
he ain't no R. Kelly.
But my grandma not no crackhead, so don't do
But
that.
my daddy ain't no rapist.
I fall back for.
And my mama go with an older man than that.
Alright, you doing all that?
Stop playing, you got me playing. My daddy probably with a young girl now. Like, shit. If I see him, I don't ever see him. Shit.
But it hit different when my granny not no crackhead.
It hit different when your daddy ain't R. Kelly.
Okay, let's get into some other moves. I do got some fan questions that they did hit me with. It do hit different. So let's break this shit down. Which Chicago rappers did you let hit? Because we had Mona Lisa on here and she gave us a list of names. What's your list? Who all did you let whoop?
I don't like rappers. I don't want them.
Ooh, it hit different.
I don't mess with people in the industry.
Oh, for real? I heard something, but I ain't gonna whoop if you don't whoop. I ain't gonna put your business out there. I did hear one of these rappers. Whooped you. I heard you being out. I'm damn, Katie like that in there? I'm like, damn, ain't different. Oh, shit.
Nah, you ain't whooping me.
Oh, they ain't whoop you?
You ain't whooping me.
They ain't whoop Katie? Let's break this shit down. So, put it like this. What's your relationship with Chicago artists from like yo generation? The Sasha Go Hards, the Queen Keys, the Tinks. Like, how's y'all relationships? Especially Sasha.
We cool. Them my homegirls. Them my co-workers / associates.
So, all of them on the same page. You cool relationship with all of them, all three of them.
I mean, we cool.
You got music with
All of them.
So, are they gonna be on this new project that you talking about?
Who knows? I mean,
You ain't reached out?
I'm tired of reaching. I need people to reach for me too.
Yeah, different.
I've
Did
been
you reach
doing-
when you was the one in position?
I'm always reaching because I'm always in position.
Break that shit down, Katie.
I'm always gonna be me, whether I'm dropping or not. When I come out, popping out to people's shows, people are just excited to see me as the people whose show it is.
Oh, fucking great.
You know what I'm saying?
Katie and his mama.
And I don't even be trying to.
Oh, well,
Shit, I got anxiety. I be nervous.
dang. Different. So, Katie, kids.
Yes, I'm pregnant right now.
Let me see. How many months?
I'm expecting $1 million or $1 trillion.
You whooping? So you not pregnant to come over? See, we on whoops.
I poked my
It's
stomach
one
out
thing-
of this.
Right, had me thinking it was a little pussy, and I thought I was from drinking 40s and shit. You whooping.
40s is crazy.
It ain't different.
I don't even like beer or champagne when I was drinking.
Okay, so you was only a liquid done and that's it? A liquid done and that's it?
And I mix the cut water.
Okay. Why all y'all on that cut water right now?
I've been on cut water. I got a song.
Have you? Okay. What year was that when you dropped cut water? Let's start
I ain't
there.
drop it. I recorded it in October.
Oh, this a new one. So this ain't
I
even
was
out
finna
yet.
play it.
It hit different. Now we gonna do a spit your whoops after this. It hit different.
Oh.
Do your homework on J Main having Katie on
Since
spit
you doing
whoops.
your homework, did you do your homework on this video right here?
Which whoop?
The whoop. Teach me how to whoop.
Oh, they teach me how to whoop.
Yeah, it's 14 years old.
Yeah, I did.
It's good again.
I did.
Come on, peoples.
Okay, put it like this. Teach me how to whoop. That whoop,
Yeah.
it hit different. That was out west, right?
No.
What that was that?
Do your homework. Just teach me how to whoop with shot it with inside with the OBlock in. So your voice.
Hold on, you saying when they was whooping in the O?
They got a video right here. This is 14 years ago. Look. Oh shit.
They was whooping in the O?
Yeah, that's LA Capone, Uncle Bleak right here. So how long you been whooping?
Man, I've been whooping since I came out the womb in '94.
What? You was born in 94?
It's different. Do your homework.
I was born in 93.
It's different.
So you
I taught for them in the O how to whoop. That's how they got that.
Yeah.
Ask them about me. I'm the whoop man. It different. Nah, I'm talking shit. It hit different.
I was finna call. I was finna call.
Nah, it's crazy. Them got a whole dance.
Yes.
They remixed the Dutch.
We gonna have to put that on the commercial.
They done teach
Y'all
me
gonna
how
have
to whoop.
to-
Teach me how to whoop. They whooping. I gotta remix that.
Yeah.
Let's
Y'all
start
gonna
there.
have to.
You lost a lot of friends throughout the years. How do you deal with you lost Briscoe, aka It Hit Different, Project Baby. How did her death affect you as a person? How do you feel like it affect your career on a day to day? Like, how did you feel all the way around?
At the time, I was kind of like, I was going through some stuff on my own, like before it happened, and she was reaching out to me to go to some Halloween parties, but like I wasn't in the right space to be out like in the public, and I couldn't like. I don't even know how to really explain it, but I couldn't gather myself to like even step foot out of the house, like with what I was dealing with. I was dealing with a lot of different stuff. I eventually get to, but the way that I had to find out and was trying to process it, it was crazy. Because you would get a million phone calls when some tragedy happens.
Nah, facts.
But when you really sitting there and reality hitting you while you dealing with the tragedy and you feel like you alone, yeah, it hit different. And it was like, that was my friend, soulmate, like a person who, that was my diary, my all-in-one, my everything. I'm talking about like everything together, like believed in me, like believed in her, like motivating and uplifting each other, the sisterhood and the, I miss it, but it kind of like, it knocked the wind out of me when she first transitioned. But it's like now, she been coming to me, and I could just hear her. I'm like, yeah, like.
What you mean she been coming to you?
In my dreams. I could hear her. I'm like, yeah, like, and speaking to me through people, like, fuck is you doing? Get up. Stay mad. I'm finna piss you off. Like, this what it takes for you to... Like, I had to go to therapy. Her mother and my mother had noticed that I wasn't myself, but you never gonna be yourself. Because it's a whole new you, a new chapter. I would just be crying out of the blue.
Sleepless nights type shit?
Some days I used to be wanting to crash out. Some days I wanted to end it all, like, or end it all for somebody else. But that was the devil on my ear. That ain't gonna be no way of winning.
Okay. So how's your relationship with your parents? You just mentioned your mom. She noticed that you wasn't doing good at that time. How's your relationship with them?
It's complicated. We're both of them right now. I've been still trying to balance things out and fix it, but you can't fix a person who don't want to be fixed.
You talking about your mom or your dad?
Both of them.
And what do you feel like is broken?
My dad, he's institutionalized. He did 27 years. So I know how they can be. But there's no excuse when it comes down to reality. But I know sometimes people can't help it or some people have to adapt. But I don't know. I keep on trying and trying, but it's like he keep throwing me off. Just like with my mother too. It's like she want to keep using me as a punching bag.
A literal punching bag, or
You know, like with words, verbally. And then it's like she be thinking, oh, that's your mama. Ooh, she can talk to you. She can do this and that. No. And then my daddy be, it's just, I don't know. I asked both of them to go with me to therapy.
why you ain't bring them here?
Let's see. We can see. Dr. Whoop.
Yeah, bring them to Dr. Woos.
I'll give you that whoop and you
Yeah.
get it whooping.
Yeah, we can get it together. I feel like it'll be something good. It seems like that's just what you need.
Yeah, but right now I have to pour into myself. Because if I could just sit right here all day and talk about things that people done to me, it'd be an excuse. But I don't have to deal with nothing with nobody. I have the right to set boundaries.
Let's get into some other things. How did you feel when the fans, or when it went viral, that picture, that your comparison to Jackie Chan? How did you feel about that? Are you able to laugh about stuff like that?
Always.
Okay.
It'd be funny as hell. They put me next to Cabbage Patch Dolls, all type of shit.
So, is it you do got a sense of humor? You don't take none of the memes.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
If you give people opinions, validate how you feel about yourself, you ain't gonna never be okay. I don't give a fuck what a comment or none of that. It really be the people who be in my face who do the trolling and sharing shit and sending it in group messages. But fuck them too. Mm-hmm. Like, cause they really be fanned out, or they be jealous cause they want to do what I do, but they don't have the courage or the guts to do it. Like, but I don't give a fuck. You could think however you think. Everybody look like something.
So do you think you look like Jackie Chan? Let's start there.
Do you know who you look like?
No start, Katie. Like, I'm asking questions. I'm the doctor.
Nobody came to see you, Otis. Joe David Ruff.
Why is you moving like that? Go, man. Now, let's get into some other whoops, man. You is right here on Dr. Whoops. What was KatieGotBandz thoughts when you seen? What was Kiara's thoughts when she seen J-Mane going into OBlock, knowing what's going on in the city, and seeing J-Mane doing all the peace stuff on the internet prior to that, and then really taking that initiative and going to the O and making a difference? Like, what was your thoughts on it?
Oh, at first when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck is he thinking?
Break this shit down, Katie. What the fuck is J-Mane thinking right now?
I said, what the fuck? But then I said, damn, I get it. You was even willing to make that sacrifice even because you had to be. Or it could have went either way for you to go to jail, die, however. And that's what come with pushing peace.
I'm fucking great.
If I salute you.
100. Hit different.
At first, I'm like, this motherfucker. crazy as hell, man. They gonna leave his ass right there.
Damn, they gonna leave his ass right there. Even the Queen of Drill felt like they was gonna leave the Whoop Man right there.
But then again, it could have went any other way, like I said, because motherfuckers getting left in there anyway. So they leaving each other.
She said that was boom 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 boom. Turn to the 4th of July. It is firework. It is. Let's start there, Katie. So you was talking about grief earlier. What's your best? You said at one point you dwell into alcohol. What's your will like now that you older? How do you deal with grief now as opposed to how you used to deal with grief then in the past?
Sometimes I go off of like the mood or the stage of grief that I'm feeling or in at the moment. Like, if I'm angry while grieving at the moment, I will have to do something to cheer me up, or like I will have to go to the studio and work on some music or something. If I'm in the happy part of grief, I'll probably get to smiling or playing old songs or videos or talking about them or doing something like fun. I'm still learning and trying to figure out how to balance it. Because sometimes I get angry too. And I black out. I haven't in a minute though. I used to run to the bottle.
They're different. Run into them, but they're different.
And I'm talking about drinking till you fucking sick, throwing your stomach up. Like not no couple of shots or drinks, like running through fucking fifths. And that's what our people do. What do we do when people pass this, when people transition? The way we really supposed to celebrate the afterlife, and when we supposed to cry when people born, and we supposed to celebrate. That's why it'd be a celebration of life or homegoing service. But I guess we make our own ways to do things and we fuck ourselves up. Like going to the cemetery fucks with you.
You don't go to cemeteries.
I'm trying to get to the point where I stay the fuck away from them. I'm not gonna lie. Like that just made me. You see that part right there just made me. But some days I feel like when I go talk. But it's like you're not talking to them. Just talk. Because when people transition, their spirit will live forever. Right. But we wasn't really taught it. I'm learning it now. Right. Like my mother would get mad at me out of all of her kids if I don't go to the cemetery, but you ain't mad at them. But why would you force your kids to do that? When I wasn't allowed to go to funerals growing up because I acted a fucking fool. I will never fucking forget when my uncle passed, 1999. My uncle Bullock passed away, and when the final viewing, I will never forget that day. My mother and my grandmother tried to make me give him a kiss before they closed the casket, and I went crazy.
What they say? Give him a kiss, baby.
So I gave my uncle a kiss.
You gave him a kiss?
No, I acted a fool.
What you do?
I act a fool.
What's acting fool? Show me.
Like, I was kicking, swinging, crying. I thought he was going, I don't know.
Like, basically, you were scared of it, the whole situation.
Like, I don't even
want to do this.
I have to, like, now, I didn't even go up to caskets. Now, it's kind of coming to me a little, but it ain't really them who we need to be scared of, shit. But still, like, who want to be with that image in your head? That ain't no good feeling. I'm trying to get to the point where I don't even go to funerals. Like, my family, they strong. They will go to 10 services in one day saying that they got to support everybody. They like, shit, send a flower or a card. It's hard. Because I'm not healed like that to deal with that. I'm going to have to be getting me some whoop juice to make me feel like I'm drinking liquor. And I mixed it with the ginger.
Let's start there. Okay, now I can get some. Okay, so let's get into some other whoops before we close out. You and King Louis got any new whoops coming? That's one of your biggest collabs. Everybody love y'all whoop from back in the day. Do y'all got any new whoops coming? Because Louis back doing his thing. Shout out to King Louis. He back doing his whoop. He was off the scene for a minute. Can I say he was off the scene for a minute? Because you just got on me when I said you was off the scene for a minute. You like, nah, nigga, I went off the scene. Nigga, I been there. It's different. Let's start there.
I don't know who I'll work with in the future. Like right now, I'm not, like I told you, I'm not reaching for nobody.
Okay, now you ain't gonna reach for Louis neither. Damn, that was a good collab. Damn.
They all good collabs.
Okay, they're different. So, if not Louis, put it like this: you got to get out of that. You right here with Dr. Woods. You need to understand the point of this episode. So look, I need you to be more. We need Kiara, we need Katie to be more. Get out of that mindset that I'm tired of reaching for people. Hey, look, fool, this is what we doing. If they respond, they respond.
I mean, I still been reaching for people though, but it's been to a minimum. It's like once I reach, you don't reach back. It is what it is, but it's like at some point you
some
get
people
tired.
be busy though. Sometimes
we all are, but don't expect me to be able to reach. You know, because a lot of people already see. Because this shit work every time with me when I get in my mode and get to going. You know what I'm saying? So I don't treat people. I treat people how I want to be treated at all times.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So there's never gonna be a time when I ain't gonna be who I am. So I'm not gonna never dim your light because some shit popping for me. Because some shit could pop for you too at the same time. I'm not, and it's not no comparison or that, but I don't go off of that. I don't care about that.
Right.
But if it's business, keep it business. If it's gonna be personal, keep it personal. But with the business, let's just let our management talk to management if that's what we doing.
Right.
Because it always interfere with the personal too. Because people be thinking, oh, this cuz, this sis, this bro, she gotta do a song. She gotta give me a video drop. He gotta shout out my stuff on his stuff.
So, Pretty Leah. Y'all got any songs together?
Mm-mm.
Can we see a collab with you and Pretty Leah in the future?
Everything possible, yes.
Okay.
I fuck with her music. I fuck with her.
Okay. What about Mama Millions?
I love her music too.
Okay, hey, different.
I haven't met her though.
Okay, you ain't met Mama Millions yet. You met Pretty Leah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so y'all don't have no songs together, but y'all met. Why y'all met and ain't got no songs together? Like y'all from Chicago? Can we get it going? Can I put a request in? Can I put a request in and hit different?
I mean, we can get a song going with any of these people. I don't have nothing, you know.
Yeah, nah, I ain't saying there's no beef,
No,
but
but
sometimes
you know how
it's
Chicago people egos get.
Okay.
Everybody like.
Yeah, they hit different. But sometimes when you speak certain things into existence,
it
then next thing you know,
we'll be in the same room.
It hit different. Let's start there. So I definitely want to see your collab with Pretty Leah and Mama Millions song for them great. That'd be dope. I feel like them two dope artists. The Queen of Drill. Just from Chicago on some what's going on right now type shit. It hit different. I feel like want to see that. So
the females doing they thing.
Yeah, y'all been over whooping. Y'all been doing y'all shit. So it's hit different. Like it hit different, and it's like you got control of the radio, right? You ain't got control of the radio. Come on, Katie.
My name should be radio.
It hit different. You got control of the radio.
I'm always on the radio. I'm always listening to the radio.
Let's start there.
To the radio. Call me radio.
It hit different. Nah, I appreciate you popping out on this episode of Whoops. Before you get out of here, I do always ask if you could pitch a little something to the youth, something positive. It do hit different.
Yeah. To the youth, always follow your dreams. Take your own lane and path. Don't worry about how things are working out for other people. It's going to work out for you. Just always have faith and be dedicated and motivated. And if you're interested in being an entertainer or a business owner, a hairstyle, anything, an entrepreneur, just make sure you take care of your business. Have a lawyer, have somebody look over your paperwork. Don't rush. Just trust God's time and it's going to work out.
For them great. And I would usually close out, but I did forget one rule. You the queen of drill, gotta ask you this. What was your thoughts on seeing Blazing Dog and Tay Savage come together? Because you from the low end. It's different. We got to get your opinion on that. What's your opinion on that, Woo?
I mean, I loved it. I'm not going to hold you. Because I wouldn't have never thought that was going to happen, I swear. Shit. Because that could have ended in any way. And it's like, at the end of the day, that's her mother. And I feel like she stated, she feel like she's at peace with the situation. Right. She don't have to go off of anybody else. Yes, her other siblings are looking up to you. You as a young woman, you know what I'm saying? Even though she just spoke on interviews on me, but, you know, we ain't even got to get into that because you don't even know what you were speaking on in the past in that situation anyway, considering me being an op. But, yeah.
So you don't look at Blazing Dog like a op?
No, for one, she's a kid.
Right.
I don't have no beef with her. We not friends, though, so you is a op, but we not enemies.
Hold on. So Katie looks at people as ops if y'all not friends?
Yeah, but that don't mean we're an enemy. If you're not a friend of me, you're what?
You ain't an op. We can't throw op on somebody.
Op is the opposition of a friend. Pull it up in the dictionary. I got a dictionary app right here on my phone. Hold on.
The op is a
op is the opposition of a friend. So if you're not a friend of me, you're my opposition. That don't mean we at war. That mean we just not friends. We know where we stand. Right,
but if you're not a friend of me, you're the opposition. But what if motherfuckers ain't in competition, so they can't be the opposition?
I'm not in competition with nobody. I'm my own competition. You still my opposition if you're not my friend.
So it's not about the competition?
No.
I'm
not competing with no female, but if they want to go at it on songs,
can you go bar for bar?
We can do that.
Can you go bar for bar?
Beef is personal. Talent is talent.
So
we making money out of talent. If we making money out of talent, and even if I don't give a fuck, we ain't never got to be cool either. None of these are bitches like.
Little bitch. Damn, that's how you coming.
On anybody. I don't give no fuck. This shit ain't just for Chicago. Anyone, anybody, any generation. I don't give a fuck who nobody is, what status they is. I fuck with you, you fuck with me. But if you think I'm bowing down to you, bitch, you got a problem.
KatieGotBandz, man, the queen of drill.
Because nobody have to bow down to me. We coming with love and respect.
So Nikki came at you with love and respect. Is what
we came at each other. Cardi, everybody.
So you didn't pick a side between the Nikki and Cardi shit. Break that down.
Picking the side? Why?
I mean, shit. What's that shit called? Barbs and y'all know you know what I'm talking about. It hit different.
I always been a Barb and I always fucked it with Cardi, so I'm always gonna be Bardi gang. What they got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. Who the fuck spoke up for me when I get into shit? I handle my own They shit has nothing to do with me. I love them. I hope one day that they will settle their differences, even if they don't have to get in the studio together. Like, show the fucking women. Y'all both talented. You know, I ain't. But I go at they ass too. Fuck what I'm talking about. Like, so what? But I'm coming like that, but I could come like that.
I get what you're saying.
But, you know, it's all love.
It's all love.
I'm all about showing love around here. But I'm for the bullshit, but I ain't on no bullshit.
It's 100.
But, you know.
You gotta respect it. Real Chicago, man. Hey, look. This has been an official episode of Whoops with Dr. Whoops and KatieGotBandz.
Katie.
Do hit different.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. You gotta throw the whooping out.
I ain't learned that whoop.
It was like whoop.
I just know that. I just know that.